buksan mo ang iyong radyo. Lahat kami ay narito, tapat sa aming serbisyo. Walang problemang di malalampasan. Magliliwanag ang ating kinabukasan. Dance Radio, silid-aralan sa radyo. Hatid namin makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo. Kahit saan at kahit kailan, hindi ka iiwanan. Hatid namin bagong kaalaman. Edukasyo'y susulong, basta't magtulong-tulong. Sulong edukalidad, that's Radio. Learning is amazing.
Ito ang 106.3 Dance Radio. Dance Radio.
Prepare yourself.
Ang silid-aralan sa radyo, hatid namin ay makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo at kalaman. Mapaumaga, tanghali o hapon man yan, ang istasyong magbibigay impormasyon kahit saan man.
For something big. Alright, here we go.
106.3 Dance Radio. Doña Aurora National High School, Santa Rita, Aurora, Isabela. This 106.3 DWDR FM. Facts and information. Today's learning for you normal with capable teachers whose heart and soul are divine. Delivered knowledge inside your home through 106.3 Dance Radio. Fully dedicated to serve the public in tribute to education, reproduce of radio-based instruction. We are pleased to deliver the utmost aim of education. Only here on 106.3 DWDR-FM.
Okay, isang maganda muli ha. Good morning. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Go.
Yes. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Sir Dennis.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Hello, Sir Joshua. And hi to the beautiful people out there who are listening and watching right now. Hello, dear grade 7 learners. Welcome to another fun and exciting adventure of learning experience together. It's English time. A blessed day to our administrator, faculty, and staff of Doña Aurora National High School, and of course, a special mention to the teachers of English learning area, headed by our gorgeous head teacher, Ma'am Ophelia Esralutin. To all the viewers and listeners, especially to my advisory class, Grade 7 Jacinto, hello mga anak! And hi also to 7 Lapu-Lapu, 7 Del Pilar, and this is Teacher Nina Jenny C. Guillermo. And with me are Teacher Jane, Teacher Jarlene, and Teacher Dennis. Teachers, kindly greet your students.
Amazing Wednesday morning to everyone, especially to my grade 7 Archimedes, Galileo, Newton, and SPJ. Listen very well today so that you will gain more knowledge on English 7.
Hello! Good morning everyone! Happy Wednesday! Especially to my 7 Sining and 7 Kultura. Stay tuned until the end of this segment.
Yes, hello, and also good morning to 7 Bonifacio and 7 Aguinaldo from Ma'am Lacia Ramos. Hi to 7 Luna and 7 Mambini from Ma'am Catherine Ordinario. Also, hello to 7 Rizal from Ma'am Claudine, and hi to 7 Sulaiman and 7 Zamora from Ma'am Jennifer Velasco. And siyempre, batiin ko yung mga kaibigan natin na nanonood na sa dyan sa may palengke. Yan, marami tayo dyan. May mga guro, ay mga magulang na nanonood pala sa atin dyan.
Yes! Wow!
Thank you, dear parents!
Yes. Okay, thank you so much, teachers. Sir Dennis, what to expect for today?
Okay, today is going to be a wonderful day, for we
Yes.
are going to talk once again about English grammar. You are going to listen to your last RBI lesson for quarter 1, shift 2, which is about direct and reported speech. As you listen, you should be able to do the following. Number 1, identify the difference between direct and reported speech. You could say this direct or direct. That's
Yes.
okay.
Yes, that's
And
right.
yan, understand, that's number 2, understand and follow the rules in changing direct speech to reported speech.
Wow.
For those who are following us by our Facebook live stream, don't forget to comment our hashtag for today. Comment in our chat box, hashtag English7.
Okay, so comment in our chat box, hashtag English7. We hope that you are going to stay with us until the end of this segment. Get your learning activity sheets and writing materials, and here now is your RBI lesson for today. Enjoy listening!
Dance Radio, siniharalan sa radyo. Hatid namin magkabago, paraan ang pagtuturo.
Wala nang makakapigil pa. Sulong Arangkada 106.3 Dance Radio sa Aurora, Isabela.
Edukasyo'y susulong, basta na magtulong-tulong. Sulong ito kalidad, Dance Radio. Learning is amazing.
Language,
Grammar and Literature,
a program that will develop your vocabulary.
Comprehension, Critical and Analytical Skills,
This is the English Learning Area. Only here on 106.3 the WDRFM Dance Radio.
Where learning is amazing.
Good day to our dear listeners, especially the grade 7 learners of Doña Aurora National High School. This is your school on the air, and it's English time.
English time.
We are happy to be with you today, dear learners. I am your host for today, Teacher Rufino R. Pomede Jr. With me is Teacher Michael John M. Tumula, our technical specialist. Today, we are going to recognize the difference between direct and reported speech in order to avoid long and boring talking or even reading. You are pleased when you can clearly express your thoughts and feelings through a meaningful conversation. How have you been lately? It's nice to hear that you're pretty good despite what's happening around the globe. Well, I can feel that today is another wonderful day for all of us. Let's begin with our lesson for today. Let me introduce to you your radio teacher, Teacher Nina Jenny C. Guillermo. Have a good time!
Good morning, our dear grade 7 learners, and also to those who are listening right now. I am your radio teacher for today, Teacher Nina Jenny C. Guillermo. I know you are having a hard time with the new normal in education because of the pandemic. But nothing should stop you from learning. I am glad you are on the right track listening right now. This morning, we are going to discuss about direct and reported speech. You are expected to use direct and reported speech appropriately in varied contexts. To attain this, you should be able to identify whether a sentence is direct or reported speech. You should also be able to transform dialogues from direct speech to reported speech or vice versa. Vice versa means the other way around. Okay, let's bring it on. Are you holding your learning activity sheets now? That's good. Remember, the title of your learning activity sheet is Direct and Reported Speech. Before we move on, let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried passing messages or quoting an important statement from a speaker? I repeat, have you ever tried passing messages or quoting an important statement from a speaker? Surely you have. How well did you do it? I repeat, how well did you do it? That's good. Remember, it's essential to pass a significant message without changing its thought in order to avoid any misunderstanding. Now, consider this sentence. We must fight for what we believe in, said President Rodrigo Duterte. This is an example of a direct speech. What is a direct speech? I repeat, what is a direct speech? Very good. It is a sentence that reports a speech or thought using the exact words that a person used. What are the two parts of a direct speech? I repeat, what are the two parts of a direct speech? That's great! The first part is the introductory part that contains a subject and a verb. The second part is the quoted part or the spoken words enclosed between quotation marks. This time, analyze this sentence. President Rodrigo Duterte said that we must fight for what we believe in. This is an example of a reported speech. What is a reported speech? I repeat, what is a reported speech? Precisely! It is a sentence that focuses on the content of what someone said without quoting the exact words of that person, like what is done in a direct speech. Remember, when you want to report what someone said, do not use quotation marks. When you use the reported speech, you are reporting what someone else said in a different time and situation. Logically, we need to change some of the words from the original statement. This happens with verbs, person, place, time, and possessive words. Let's now discuss the rules in changing direct speech to reported speech, one by one. Number 1. Omit the quotation marks and comma that separate the introductory part from the quoted part. Number 2. When both introductory and quoted verbs are in the present tense, there is no change in this in the reported speech. For example, he says she always wears a face mask. In this example, the introductory verb says and the quoted verb wears are both in the present tense. So, it becomes, he says that she always wears a face mask. The verbs are not changed in the reported speech. Number 3. When the introductory verb is in the past tense and the quoted verb is in the present tense, change the quoted verb to past tense. For example, she said, I am looking for my hand sanitizer. In this example, the introductory verb said is in the past tense and the quoted verb am looking is in the present tense. So, it becomes, she said that she was looking for her hand sanitizer. The auxiliary verb am is changed to was in the reported speech. Before we proceed with the discussion of our lesson, we may have your 2-minute break for your necessities. We'll be right back after this reminder.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. I have just finished accomplishing the task found in my module. How can I send you my outputs for checking and feedbacking?
Oh, that's a nice question. There are actually 3 ways for a student like you to submit your outputs. 1. It could be via online. That is, if you are capable to connect online. You can just upload your outputs in your Google Classroom, or you can take pictures and send them through your group chat or messenger account.
Ma'am, how about if we do not have internet connection?
If you do not have internet connection, you can submit your accomplished tasks in 2 ways. 1. You can ask your parents to submit your outputs in the designated drop-off center. 2. You can save your outputs if you have available flash drive, CD, or DVD at home and submit it in the designated drop-off center in your respective barangay.
Wow! It's nice to know that there are varied ways on how we can submit our accomplished task.
Always remember, for submission of outputs, you can do it via online, offline, or physical submission. Because at Dance, we make amazing things possible.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to Spelling Bee Elimination Round. Spell the word typhoon. Typhoon. T-Y-F-O-O-N.
In doubt about the correct spelling of confusing words? Be diligent in learning spelling rules to improve your English writing skills. A friendly reminder from the English Department, Doña Aurora National High School, and this station.
Number 4. When the introductory verb is in the past tense, the quoted verb is also in the past tense. Change the quoted verb to past perfect tense. For example, he said, "My friend gave me a digital thermometer." In this example, the introductory verb said is in the past tense and the quoted verb gave is also in the past tense. So, it becomes, he said that his friend had given him a digital thermometer. The quoted verb gave is changed to had given in the reported speech. Number 5. When the introductory verb is in the past tense, the quoted verb is in the future tense. Change the auxiliary verb will to would. For example, they said, "We will live in Manila." In this example, the introductory verb said is in the past tense and the quoted verb will live is in the future tense. So, it becomes, they said that they would live in Manila. The auxiliary verb will is changed to would in the reported speech. It also includes other modal verbs like shall to be changed to should, can to could, and may to might. Let's move on to number 6. When the introductory verb is in the past tense and the quoted verb is in the present perfect tense, change the quoted verb to past perfect tense. For example, she said, "I have written letters of reminders for my children." In this example, the introductory verb said is in the past tense and the quoted verb have written is in the present perfect tense. So, it becomes, she said that she had written letters of reminders for her children. The auxiliary verb have is changed to had in the reported speech. Let's proceed to number 7. Demonstrative adjectives. This, that, this, and those are changed to the when the repetition is done in a place different from that where the direct speech was made. For example, Mother said, "The prices of these basic commodities have gone up." In this example, you can presume that the repetition was done in a different place. So, it becomes, Mother said that the prices of the basic commodities had gone up. The demonstrative adjective this is changed to the in the reported speech. Let's continue with number 8. Adverbial expressions of time, place, and manner undergo the following changes when repeated at another time and place in the reported speech. For adverbs of time, change today to that day, last night to the night before, yesterday to the day before, last week to the week before, tomorrow to the next day, tonight to that night, now to then or that time, and this day to that day. For example, she said, I went to the library yesterday. It becomes, she said that she had gone to the library the day before. The adverb of time, yesterday, in the direct speech is changed to the day before in the reported speech. For adverb of place, change here to there. For example, she said, it's raining here. It becomes, she said that it was raining there. The adverb of place here in the direct speech is changed to there in the reported speech. Lastly, number 9. Pronouns change as follows. Change I to he or she, me to him or her, my to his or her, we to they, us to them, our to their, you or I or me or us or they or them, and ours to theirs. For example, he said, you are a very responsible student. It becomes, he said that I was a very responsible student. That pronoun you in the direct speech is changed to I in the reported speech. Those are the rules in changing direct speech to reported speech. But there is a special rule that you also need to remember. If the quoted part expresses a general truth or an obvious natural law, the present tense of the quoted verb is not changed even if the introductory verb is in the past tense. For example, nothing is permanent except change. The teacher said in this example, the introductory verb said is in the past tense and the quoted verb is in the present tense. So, it becomes, the teacher said that nothing is permanent except change. The quoted verb is not changed in the reported speech because the quoted part expresses a general truth. In addition to these rules, you also need to know what introductory word to be used when changing direct speech to reported speech. First, if the direct speech is a declarative sentence, you should use that as an introductory word. For example, the student said, "I can solve the problem now." The quoted part, "I can solve the problem now," expresses a statement. So, it becomes the student said that he could solve the problem then in the reported speech. Second, if the direct speech is an imperative sentence, you should use to as an introductory word. For example, build a better world of peace and brotherhood, Father James told us. The quoted part, build a better world of peace and brotherhood, expresses a command. So, it becomes Father James told us to build a better world of peace and brotherhood. If the sentence is a negative imperative denoted by the word not, use not to as an introductory word. For example, don't lose your hope, the guidance counselor said. It becomes, the guidance counselor told me not to lose my hope in the reported speech. If the quoted imperative sentence expresses a request, omit the request signal in the reported speech. For example, "Please don't hurt me," Louis said. It becomes, "Louis pleaded me not to hurt him." The verb said in the direct speech is changed to pleaded in the reported speech. It can also be changed to requested, told, advised, and others. Third, if the direct speech is a yes/no question, answerable by yes or no, use if as an introductory word followed by the subject, then the verb. For example, I asked, "Are you a good student?" The quoted part, "Are you a good student?" expresses a yes/no question answerable by yes or no. So, it becomes, I asked if he was a good student in the reported speech. The possible answer is either yes or no. If the direct speech is a yes/no question involving a choice, use whether as an introductory word. For example, do you enjoy dancing or singing? Mrs. Santos asked Carla. The quoted part, do you enjoy dancing or singing, involves two choices denoted by the word or. And finally, fourth, if the direct speech is a WH question, use the question word or phrase that is used as an introductory word followed by the subject, then the verb. For example, I asked him, "Who are you?" The quoted part is a WH question introduced by the word who. So, it becomes, I asked him who he was in the reported speech. That ends the discussion of our lesson for today. I think we have covered everything that we needed to discuss. We'll be back to wrap things up after this infomercial.
Do you encounter problems in accomplishing the different activities in your modules or learning activity sheets?
Worry no more, because your teachers are always ready to guide and assist you. You can send your questions or clarifications in 2 easy ways. 1. Call or text, and 2. Private message. So easy, right? Remember, at Doña Aurora National High School, we make amazing things possible.
This reminder is brought to you by Doña Aurora National High School and this station.
Let us widen your vocabulary.
Spell the word typhoon, which means a tropical storm in the region of the Indian or Western Pacific Oceans. Typhoon. T-Y-P-H-O-O-N. Typhoon. Use it in a sentence.
Use it.
Use it. The Philippines is visited on the average by 20 or more typhoons every year.
This vocabulary development is brought to you by English Learning Area of Doña Aurora National High School and this station.
We're back! Once again, what is the difference between direct speech and reported speech? I repeat, what is the difference between direct speech and reported speech? Exactly! A direct speech is a sentence that reports a speech or thought using the exact words that a person used. A reported speech is a sentence that focuses on the content of what said without quoting the exact words of that person. What should you consider when changing direct speech to reported speech voice? I repeat, what should you consider when changing direct speech to reported speech voice? Very good. You should always remember the following. First, omit the quotation marks and comma that separate the introductory part from the quoted part. Second, when both introductory and quoted verbs are in the present tense, there is no change in this in the reported speech. Third, when the introductory verb is in the past tense and the quoted verb is in the present tense, change the quoted verb to past tense. Fourth, when the introductory verb is in the past tense, the quoted verb is also in the past tense. change the quoted verb to past perfect tense. Fifth, when the introductory verb is in the past tense and the quoted verb is in the future tense, change the auxiliary verb will to would. Sixth, when the introductory verb is in the past tense and the quoted verb is in the present perfect tense, change the quoted verb to past perfect tense. Seventh, demonstrative adjectives this, that, this, and those are changed to that. 8. Adverbial expressions of time, place, and manner are changed. And 9th, pronouns are changed according to their gender and number. What are the different introductory words used in the reported speech? I repeat, what are the different introductory words used in the reported speech? You are right. Use that for the declarative sentence. To for a positive imperative. Not to for a negative imperative. If for a yes-no question answerable by yes or no. Whether for a yes-no question involving a choice and a question word or phrase for a WH question. To check your understanding of today's lesson, answer the following activities. You may do so after this broadcast. Now, please turn your learning activity sheet on page 26. You can find there exercise number 1 titled Direct or Indirect. In this activity, you are given 10 sentences. Analyze these sentences. Your task is to identify whether the sentence is direct or reported speech. On the blank, the number, write the word direct if the sentence is the exact words spoken by the speaker, and the word reported if the sentence is expressed without quoting the exact words of the speaker. This time, for exercise number 2.1, titled Who Said What?, which is still on page 26, you can see 2 columns. Your task is to match the parts of sentences from column A with the phrases from column B to form logical sentences in the reported speech. Let's continue with exercise number 2.2 titled Reported Statements on page 28. You are given 5 sentences. Your task is to change each sentence from direct speech to reported speech. Observe correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Let's continue with exercise number 3, titled Read Aloud, still on page 28. You are given a passage there. Read the passage carefully. Your task is to complete the table on page 29 by identifying the direct and reported speech used in the selection. Well, it looks like you are about to finish your task. Here's more so that you will fully understand the topic. Please turn your learning activity sheet on pages 29 to 30. What do you see? I repeat, what do you see? Yes, there are pictures with dialogues. Your task is to change the direct dialogues into reported speech or vice versa. Observe correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. It seems that you are on the last part of this activity. Let us continue with exercise number 5, titled Community Hero, on page 31. Here's what you are going to do with your final task. Choose a person from your community who has shown selflessness, generosity, and value in helping other people in times of need, like a policeman, barangay chairman, or health worker. Make a list of his or her good deeds and prepare a short explanation using direct and reported speech. You may quote his or her famous lines. Be guided by the provided rubrics for scoring. At this point, turn your learning activity sheets on page 32. For your reflection, after working on the different activities, complete the statement, I have learned in this activity. In addition, answer honestly the questions written on a separate bond paper, which will be picked up by the teacher assigned in your barangay. It's already time to end our session this morning. I have such a nice time spent with you. Just call me up or send me a message if there is anything else that I can do for you. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Teacher Nina, and also to our dear learners for spending another wonderful day with us. I am pretty sure that today's discussion will develop your communication skill, which is a great help in all aspects of your life. Like what Brian Tracy said, and I quote, "Communication is a skill that you can learn. It's like riding a bicycle or typing. If you are willing to work at it, you can rapidly improve the quality of every part of your life." Very nice! I would like also to acknowledge our script writer, Teacher Annabel C. Acopido. Thank you very much, ma'am. God bless everyone. This is your host, Teacher Rufino R. Pomede Jr. Goodbye!
Language,
Grammar and literature.
a program that will develop your vocabulary.
Comprehension.
Critical and analytical skills.
This is the English Learning Area. Only here on 106.3 the WDR-FM Dance Radio.
Where learning is amazing.
Wala nang makakapigil pa. Sulong Arangkada 106.3 Dance Radio sa Aurora, Isabela.
Edukasyo'y susulong, basta na magtulong-tulong. Sulong edukalidad, Dance Radio. Learning is amazing.
Alright, you just heard the last RBI English lesson for Quarter 1, Shift 2. Before we start, let me give you the flow of today's discussion. I will give the review together with Mom Jorlene, Mom Jane, and Sir Dennis. I will also give the motivation and the presentation of the lesson. Sir Dennis, Mom Jorlene, and Mom Jane will discuss the changes in the person of the pronouns, and Mom Jane and Mom Jorlene will talk about the changes in tense of the verbs. All right, let's have a review of our past lesson. Dear learners, can you still remember our past lesson? Comment in our chat box if you can still remember our past lesson. Okay, go, 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 my dear learners.
Okay, just comment.
From Liza or Yvonne, past and past perfect tense. Good, very good, Liza.
Very good, Liza. Your answer is correct. But our past lesson, we talk about past and past perfect tense. Okay. Past tense is used to talk about actions that happened at a specific time in the past. Commonly, past tense is signaled by the time expressions in the past. And Mom Jorlene, what are these time expressions used that we can use in the past?
Okay, these time expressions are yesterday, last month, last week, a while ago, a year ago, long time ago, and many more.
Wow, thank you, Ma'am Jorlene. So, but how are we going to formulate simple past tense? Because in simple past tense, we have regular and irregular verbs. Ma'am Jorlene, please give us an examples of regular verbs.
Okay, so for regular verbs, we simply add ed to the root form of the verb. Okay, for example, we have here play for played with ed, past for past. Okay, add for regular verb that already ends in e, we just add d. For example, love for loved, dance for dance. Okay.
Wow, thank you, Ma'am Jorlene.
Now, can you give me your own pair of regular verbs? Just key in your answer in our comment box for additional points from your teachers in English.
Wow.
Okay, go, go, go,
Go,
dear
go.
learners.
Yes, comment. Okay, give me now your pair of regular verbs.
Allah.
Okay. Yes. Go, 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 my dear students. Give example of regular verbs. Pair of regular verb.
Start. Yes.
Yes.
Start is started.
Wow.
Walk.
Yes.
Walked.
Okay.
Zaira.
Played.
Zaira Aubrey. Picked.
Wow, very good. All your answers are correct, my dear learners. Okay, thank you, Ma'am Jorlene. Thank you, dear learners. How about irregular verbs, Ma'am Jane?
For irregular verbs, we do not add ed or d. Instead, past tense of irregular verbs are formed by changing the spelling of the root form of the verb. Okay?
Yes.
For example, sing, sang, eat, ate, give, gave, become, became. Okay, so I would like to check the formation of our past participle last week. It should be become, became, and then become.
Okay, that's right, Ma'am Jane. Thank you, Ma'am Jane. Okay, Sir Dennis will give us a review of past perfect tense. Take it away, Sir Dennis.
How do we form the past perfect tense anyway? Past perfect tense narrates two past actions. A sentence that uses the past perfect tense provides two actions in the past wherein the first past action is completed ahead of another past action. Okay? And past perfect tense is formed by using the word had plus the past participle of the verb.
Okay, that's right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Jarlene, Ma'am Jane, and Sir Dennis for giving us a review of what we have discussed last Wednesday. To see if you really understood the lesson last meeting, let us answer this two-item activity. So what you're going to do is read and analyze the given sentences. For number 1, fill in the blank with the past tense of the verb in parentheses. And don't forget to type your name, section, item number, and your answer. Okay, number 1. Yesterday, Leon blanked her modules on a clean sheet of paper. The verb inside the parentheses is answer.
Wow! Oh my God! Nauuna sila, oh!
Wow, grabe!
Already have an answer from
Liza or Yvonne.
Of 7, Archimedes.
Wow!
Okay. Answered. But again, Liza, I would like to check, anak. Your answer should be written in small letters because that is in the middle of the sentence.
Yes.
Yesterday, Lian, it shouldn't be capital letters. So, see, the answer is correct, but I think we cannot accept because it is in capital letter. I told you last time, anak. So, the next one who gave the right answer is Felrita.
Okay, Perlita.
The word is answered.
Wow, very good, Perlita and Liza.
And all those who got the right answer.
Yes. Congratulations. Okay. Answered is the correct answered with ed to form the past tense of this simple tense answer. You just add ed to form the simple past tense. Okay. How about Teacher Jane for the number 2?
Okay, for number 2, you have to fill in the blank with the past perfect form of the verb. Okay. John answering his learning activity sheets by the time mother asked him to sleep. Okay, the verb under the parentheses, inside the parentheses is finish.
Yes.
Okay. Go, go, go.
Dear learners, okay, key in your answer.
Okay, we have already Jaika. Is it Jaika?
Okay. What is her?
Answered finished with ed.
Gio Lintao answered.
Is that correct, ma'am? Ma'am Jane?
We are forming the
Perlita again.
We are forming the past perfect. Something is missing.
Yes, Perlita again. Her answer is had finished. Okay.
Cesar Agonoy Espiritu. I think.
But she won already.
Yes.
It's Cesar. Is it Cesar?
Cesar Agonoy. Yes.
Czar.
His answer is
had
finished. Correct, my dear Cesar. Yes.
Congratulations to those who got the right answer.
Okay. Yes. Ma'am Jane, why is it had finished?
Okay. Since we are forming the past perfect tense, the pattern is the past tense of the auxiliary verb have or has, had, plus the past participle of the verb finished.
Okay.
Had finished.
Yes. Thank you, Ma'am Jorly. Ma'am Jane. Okay. Dear learners, you are going to listen attentively to this Just Chant titled Shh, Shh, Babies Sleeping by Caroline Graham. Okay?
Okay. Listen.
Okay, listen attentively, dear
Chapter
learners.
1. Shh, shh. Baby sleeping.
I said, shh, shh. Baby sleeping.
did you say? What did you say?
I said, please be quiet. Baby's sleeping. I said, please be quiet. Baby's sleeping.
What did you say? What did you say?
I said, keep it down. Baby's sleeping. I said, keep it down. Baby's sleeping.
What did you say? What did you say?
I said, stop that noise. Baby's sleeping. I said, stop that noise. Baby's sleeping. Not anymore.
Okay, dear learners, you have just heard the Josh chant titled Shh, Shh, Baby's Sleeping. Okay, the question is, what have you observed from the chant? Key in your answer, dear learners. Go, go, go.
Okay, key in your answers and you will have a chance to
win exciting prizes. Okay. It is a very good chant. A
Yes,
nice chant.
a very good chant, a very good chant. Okay. Go, go, dear learners. What have you observed from the chant?
Let us see.
Let us see the answer from our grade 7 learners. Yes, ma'am?
Okay.
Okay, the lines. Oh,
From Felrita,
Yes.
the lines are the same. Correct.
yes, that's
That
right.
is A.
Yes. What else?
Reason of lines.
Okay, correct. Again, it is a repeat.
Pia muna, it is repeated.
Yes, that's right. The lyrics are repeated. Correct.
Sleeping.
From Bin Kafirma, the lines are almost the same. Correct.
It has direct and reported speech.
Wow, yes. Okay, correct. Okay, yes. So, this is direct and reported speech. Okay, if it is direct or reported speech, okay, will you please give us one exact or actual words of the speakers? Because there are two speakers in the chant. Yes, ma'am and sir? Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. My dear learners, please give us one exact or actual words of the speaker.
One of the speakers.
Oh yes, one of the speakers here in this Josh chant. Key in your answer, dear learners. Okay, go, go, go.
In the chant, Ma'am Ninya, we can gauge that there are two speakers.
Yes.
One is maybe the mother.
Yes.
Okay, and the other one is
Yes.
the
Father.
father. Okay.
Or we can say it. One is
a man.
A man
and the other one is a woman.
Yes, that's
This
right.
one, Liza.
Yes.
Baby sleeping.
Wow.
Correct.
Correct. That's right.
And from Ray Christian, stop. Stopped.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
From Stephanie
Yes.
Bautista, baby sleeping. Wow.
From Sarah Lee, what did you say? Correct. With the proper punctuation.
Yes, correct. And from Ferlita Annabelle, she said, okay, her answer is, I said, stop that noise.
Okay.
Baby's sleeping. Okay.
From Ashley, baby sleeping.
Okay. Very good, dear learners.
They listened well.
Yes, they listened very well. Okay, this has something to say with our lesson for today. Someone said our topic is all about direct and reported speech. Okay. Now, dear learners, okay, let us try if you could tell me whether each of the following sentences is direct or reported speech. Okay, number one, So please, don't forget to write your answer in our chat box. Just answer the letter of your choice. Number 1, Bong said, comma, quoted speech, I wash my hands, period. Okay, dear learners, what is your answer?
Kimby Pitpit, direct speech. Correct. Congratulations. Sarah Lee, direct speech.
Correct, direct speech.
Direct din. Saka si Perelita, direct.
Wow, ang gagaling
okay.
nila.
Ang bibilis nila, no?
Yes,
Okay,
wow.
very good.
Yes, why direct speech? It is direct speech because the exact words or actual words of the speaker is enclosed by a quotation marks. That's why it is an example of direct speech. Okay, next for number 2. PJ said that he joined the TikTok Sing and Dance Challenge.
Bibilis talaga nila.
Yes.
Reported.
May sagot na naman.
Pelrita. Oh, bilis-bilis ni Pelrita.
Wow.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, yes. Andres. Wow, Andres Cristal, Lian, reported.
Next time, Ma'am Nia, magbigay tayo ng award sa mga
yes, grabe.
avid listeners.
Yes.
Lagi
wow.
answer.
Correct. Wow, panay reported speech ang sagot ni si Jello, si Andres Cristal, and what is this? Erian Zint. Okay, thank you so much. All your answers are correct. It is reported speech.
Very good.
Okay. Why reported speech? Because it is not the exact words of the speaker and it doesn't have the quotation marks. Okay. Congratulations to all the grade 7 winners who gave the correct answers. You will be given additional points to your English teachers. Okay. From your English teachers. Okay. So, aside from the things we have mentioned earlier, what are the differences of direct speech from reported speech? Let's find out more about our topic for today's episode. Okay? So, in direct speech, the message of the speaker is conveyed or reported in his own actual words without any change. It is also known as quoted speech. The exact message of the speaker is enclosed by quotation marks. Okay. Examples of direct speech, we have the mother said, comma, quoted speech, I am afraid of COVID-19. Number 2 example, Brian said, comma, quoted speech, I will try to finish my module. Now, dear learners, don't forget that indirect speech commonly has a reporting clause, reporting verb, reported clause, and reported verb. Okay, I will read this sentence. The mother said, I am afraid of COVID-19. The mother said is a reporting clause. Said is a reporting verb. Quoted speech, I am afraid of COVID-19, is a reported clause. And am is a reported verb. Okay. Mom Jorlene, how about reported speech?
Okay. So, reported speech is also known as indirect speech. Okay? It is a report on what someone else said or wrote without using that person's exact words. Okay? Unlike direct speech, it doesn't have a quotation mark. Okay? So, examples. We have here, the mother said that she was afraid of COVID-19.
Hindi ka naririnig.
Okay.
Wait lang po at Kwan.
Okay.
Hindi ka naririnig si Ma'am Jarlene.
Hawakan mo na kaya, ma'am.
Ma'am Jarlene, yes.
Okay, hello?
Yan, okay,
Meron na?
meron na.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, meron na. Naririnig ko.
Meron na?
Okay.
Okay, so where are we now? Okay, the mother said that she was afraid of COVID-19. Okay, instead of the using comma, we change it into the word that. Okay, then we remove the quotation there. Then we change it as she was afraid of COVID-19. Okay, we change I into the third person pronoun she. Okay, next. Brian said that he would try to finish his module. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much, Ma'am Jarlene. This time, let's talk about the basic rules in changing direct speech, DS, to reported speech. Let us listen to the changes in the person of pronoun. Sir Dennis, take it away.
Thank you, Ma'am Nina. Now, in changes in the person of the pronoun, you can see here that's one of the basic rules in changing direct speech to reported speech.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
The first person pronoun in a reported clause, remember guys, first person pronouns in a reported clause are always changed according to the subject of the reporting clause. We have the example here. In the direct speech, we can read here, says, and said, comma, open and close quotation, I am a millionaire. Okay, I am a millionaire. In our reported speech, we'll notice that it says, and said that she, the word I is changed to she, was a millionaire. Okay?
Yes.
That only means that direct speech you quote. Let me add this. In direct speech, you quote the speakers directly to avoid misinformation and misleading the audience of your list or your listeners, as well as your viewers or readers, to what is being said. While in reported speech, you just simply telling your listener what the speaker said something about it. Okay, that's why as you will notice the word "and" there, it was changed to "she" because you're just reporting it. That's the rule.
Okay, correct, sir. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir Dennis. How about the second person pronoun? Ma'am Jane, what is the rule?
Let's talk about the second person pronouns in reported clause. Okay? Second person pronouns in reported clause are always changed according to the object of the reporting clause. Okay? Take a look at this. Mary said to Peter, okay, comma, and then quoted is, you win the TikTok challenge. When changed into reported speech, the pronoun you is changed to he. Okay, we are going to omit, of course, the comma and the quotation mark to make it in the reported speech. Hence, the sentence is, Mary told to Peter that he won the TikTok challenge. Okay, always remember, do not change the thought of the direct speech into the reported speech.
Yes,
okay?
yes,
In this example, the second person you, yes, is changed into he according to the object of the reporting clause. Okay?
Okay,
Asan
yes.
ang object ng reporting clause natin? It's not Mary but Peter.
Yes,
okay?
that's right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ma'am Jane. Ma'am Jarlene, how about the rule in using the third person pronoun?
Okay, so the third person pronouns in a reported clause are not changed. Okay, we have here an example. In the direct speech, he goes to church, Ben is stated. And while in reported speech, it will become, Ben stated that he went to church. Okay, as you can see, the third person pronoun he in direct speech does not change when transformed to reported speech.
Yes, thank you, Sir Dennis, Ma'am Jarlene, and Ma'am Jane, for a very nice explanations about the rules in changes in the person of the pronoun. Now, let me check your understanding about this topic by answering this 2-item activity. So what you're going to do is analyze the given sentences, change the direct speech into reported speech following the rules in changing the person of pronouns. Choose the letter of the correct answer.
Okay, let us see who listened well.
Okay, number 1. The little boy said, comma, quoted speech, I salute and thank all the frontliners for their sacrifices. Okay.
May sagot ka agad,
May
ma'am.
may sagot ka agad, ma'am?
Nagbabasa ka pa lang, ma'am.
Wow, grabe.
Yan. From
Okay.
Rita, first honors in number 1 is letter A. Is she correct, ma'am?
Yes. The answer is letter A.
Okay. So, also Kimby, Jomer, Pia, Jaika, Saralee, Liza, Sed, Mikila, and all others.
Wow! Very good, dear learners. Ang gagaling nila. Why letter A is the correct answer?
Okay. So let us read first the answer.
Okay, sige,
Letter
yes.
A, the correct answer would be, the little boy said that he saluted and thanked all the frontliners for their sacrifices.
Yes, okay. So, letter A is the correct answer because the first person pronoun I in direct speech is changed to third person pronoun he. Okay? Which is a third person pronoun in the reported speech. For boy is the subject of the reporting clause. The little boy said, and the boy is a male requiring that the third person masculine pronoun he. Okay.
To add, we omitted the comma and then changed it into
Yes,
the word
that's
that.
right. Thank you, Ma'am Jane. Okay? Yes. Always omit the comma and the quotation marks if you're going to change it into reported speech. Okay, next for number 2, we have Mia said she always wears a face mask.
Okay. So,
Ang dami na namang
let's
sagot.
read
Naunahan
first
ka
the
na, ma'am.
choices.
Yes, Ma'am
For the
Jarlene?
sake of those who are listening via
Radio,
Okay,
yes.
letter A. She said that you always wore a face mask. Letter B. She said that she always wore a face mask. Okay.
Okay, we have a lot of answers here. We have the first again is Felrita, letter B, Kimby,
Wow.
letter B, Jomar, B, Sanjiro, letter B, Jaika, letter B, Nathaniel,
Wow.
Zoilo, Led, Mikila.
Ang gagaling nila.
Grabe.
Sobra, wow.
Letter B.
Yes.
Okay, nice. Very good. They listened well, Ma'am Ninya.
Yes, ma'am.
Why is letter B the answer?
Okay. Letter B is the answer because the third person pronoun she in direct speech does not change when transformed to reported speech.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Ang dami-dami pa.
Congratulations to all
From
those who answered.
Sed, Stephanie,
Yes.
RJ, Angel, all their answers are correct.
Correct.
Wow, very good,
Mga
dear
anak, huwag
learners.
magtatampo kung hindi namin mabasa lahat ha. We are
Oh.
running out of
Sunod-sunod ang sagot. Okay.
Pero tama lahat yung sagot nila, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Very good.
Okay, very good.
This time, to give us more knowledge about the basic rules in changing direct speech to reported speech, let us listen to Ma'am Jane.
Okay. If the reporting clause is in the past tense, then the reporting verb will be changed according to the following criterion. Okay, present tense is changed into past tense. For example, they said they take a walk every day. Okay? They said, do not forget that there is comma separating the quoted speech. In the reported speech, they said that they took a walk every day. It's in the rule that when the verb is in the present tense, you change it into past tense according to the verb in the reporting clause. Okay?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Another one.
Okay.
Present perfect is changed into the past
Perfect
perfect
tense.
tense. Okay.
Yes.
They said they have taken a walk. What are we going to do is change the have taken into had taken. Okay?
Okay.
They had taken. Since the rule in forming the present perfect and the past perfect is you have to change the have or the has into had plus the past participle of the verb.
Yes,
Or
that's right.
the sentence is they said that they had taken a walk. Okay?
Okay.
I hope you understood the rule.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Ma'am Jane, for that informative sharing. Okay, this time let us listen to Teacher Jorlene as she discusses about the rules in changing past tense and future tense of direct speech into reported speech.
Okay, so let's have the first one. Past tense is changed into past perfect tense. Okay, so we have here an example of a direct speech which is they said they took a walk. Okay, and the indirect speech is they said that they had taken a walk. Okay, so based on the past lesson, perfect tense is formed by using the word had plus the past participle of the verb.
Okay.
That's why we come up with an indirect speech. They said that, okay, we add had plus, okay, we change the past participle of the word took, which is taken. Okay? Ayan. So,
Yes.
let's proceed with the future tense.
Yes. Future
Future
tense.
no changes are made except shall and will are changed into would or should. Can is changed to could and may is changed to might. Okay. The direct speech is they said they will take a walk. Okay. The indirect speech would be they said that they would take a walk. Okay. So as you have observed, will was changed into
Would. Okay. Yes, and?
Thank you so much.
Sir
Okay.
Dennis,
Okay, Laika has a question, no? May
What?
question yata si, ano? Si Laika. Is this Liza or Fawn?
Liza, kailan po ulit pinapalitan yung past tense to the past perfect? Okay, I will answer that later
Yes.
on sa GC namin.
Okay.
Liza?
Liza?
I'll give you the answer later on.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you. Okay, this time let us check if you understood our lesson through a four-item activity. This is the procedure. Identify whether, tama ba? Read and
Yes.
analyze the given sentences. For number 1 to 3, tama? Identify whether the sentence is direct or reported speech. Write direct if the exact words spoken by the speaker.
Yes.
Write reported if the statement was expressed without quoting the exact words of the speaker. Let's have number 1. To those who are listening in the radio, number 1, my mother pointed out that it was necessary to maintain physical distancing because of the virus.
Okay. Yes. Go, 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 dear learners.
Oh,
Is
we
it
have answered.
what? Direct or reported speech?
Liza Oripon, reported. Sarah reported. Ferelita, reported. Jaikame, reported.
Wow.
Oh, very good sila. Ray Christian,
Wow.
Derek, Dean, Gio, Pia, Mark, Nathaniel. Okay.
Wow.
Very good. They listened well.
No, the answer is
Reported.
yes. Ma'am Ninya, why it's reported?
Okay. It is reported because the statement was expressed without quoting the exact words of the speaker. Okay. Very good, dear learners.
Okay, let's have number 2.
Yes.
Now, let's put tayo sa number 2.
Okay.
We have here the number 2. This is open and close quotation. I am proud of your achievements, comma, the mother said to his son.
Okay, dear learners, key in your answer.
Is it direct or reported speech? Go.
You already have answers.
Oh, yes.
Okay, from Zara Agonoy.
We have John Mark Tolentino, sabi niya reported. Pero walang number.
Direct. Liza
Mar-
Oripon, direct.
Mark
Wow.
Mark Alwin, direct. Yancy Buduan, direct.
Ang gagaling nila.
Yes,
Grabe.
So the answer is
Jello.
Direct. Yes.
again, why is it direct or
It
direct?
is direct because it is the actual words or the exact message of the speaker, which is enclosed by a quotation marks. Wow.
Congratulations.
Yes.
We have
Excellent.
also here Mark, Jeshlyn, RJ, Siren, Jomer. All their answers are correct.
Wow, congratulations.
Correct answer.
Wow,
100%.
Yes.
Right.
Okay,
For
Ma'am.
for
Ma'am
number
Jane.
24, analyze the given sentences. Change direct speech into reported speech using the reporting clause in the given statement. Okay.
Yes.
Let us see. They're going to form their sentence.
Yes.
Number 1, she told me. Comma. Quoted speech is, you are the most handsome boy I have ever seen.
Wow.
Wow. Ito na yung mga nag-crush.
Yes.
Alright, key in your answers.
Go, 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 dear learners.
So, we have answers here
Liza.
right now, pero okay, let's see later kung tama ba ang mga
Oo.
sagutin na.
Liza, she told me that I am the most beautiful. Sabi niya naman. Nasa-sense ko may pagka-ano to. Right.
Okay, Sarah Litan, sabi niya, she told me that I am the most beautiful girl. Bakit?
Oh, girl
Wow,
na
girl na
talaga.
kasi nga girl
Pinapalitan
siya.
niya eh.
Yes.
Okay.
How about this from Feralita? She told me that I was the most handsome boy she had ever seen.
Wow! Wow! Very good, Carlita!
Okay.
Your answer is correct.
Yes, that I was.
Okay.
She told me that I was the most handsome boy she had ever seen. Anyway, changing the person in the pronouns are allowed.
Yes.
But since the sentence is given already, then follow the sentence.
Yes.
Okay? Correct. The pronoun you is changed to I. Okay?
Okay. Correct.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Number 4. The reporter said, reporter, that should be reporter, yeah? Reporter.
Yes, ma'am.
The
Reporter.
reporter said,
Ayan, reporter.
quoted, there is a decrease of COVID-19 cases. Ala, very good news naman yan. Okay?
Wow.
The reporter said, quoted, there is a decrease of COVID-19 cases.
Wow.
Key in your answers.
Go, 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 dear learners. Key in your answer now. Wow, ang ganda ng report. There is a decrease of COVID-19
Do we have an answer there?
Okay, let's wait for them. They are still typing their answer.
They are still typing and coding their answers.
Gagaling nila.
Yes. Ang gagaling nila. Naghintay
Yes.
tayo ng sagot.
Okay.
Do we have an answer?
We have an answer here from Feralita. The reporter said that there was a decrease of COVID-19 cases.
Wow! Galing-galing naman ni Carlita. Wow!
Very good.
Correct.
Parang bigyan natin siya ng badge sa at the end of this
Yes,
session.
correct.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Kasama ng mga active, very
Yes.
active. Ang dami-dami nila.
Correct.
The answer is correct. The verb or the pronoun
There.
I'm sorry. The verb
Is correct.
into was.
Was. Okay. Thank you, Teacher Dennis, Teacher Jane, and congratulations, of course, to all the
Congratulations.
winners.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, now, Sir Dennis, our mathematician. Okay. Take it away, sir.
Nagloloko kasi yung aking monitor dito, nag-stop siya. So,
Okay.
Ako din, nag-stop.
Yes.
Tulungan na kita.
Sige, okay.
Okay. So,
Okay, today we're going to use it in math, okay? Dear learners, we have the direct speech. Mrs. Guillermo told us, open and close quotation. Find the absolute values of the function x minus 2 equals 5. Okay, the question is, if you were one of Mrs. Guillermo's learners, what would be your answers?
Okay.
Take note, Mama. Ginamit natin sa math ang direct
Yes,
speech.
that's right,
Okay?
ma'am. Okay.
May answer na tayo.
Meron?
So, hindi lang talaga siya sa English
Sino?
learning
Mona?
area.
Pia Mona bumanglag, meron siya sagot. Ang sagot
Yes,
ng X
sabi
is
niya,
equals to 7.
Oh, okay. Let us see. Tama ba ang kanyang sagot, Sir Dennis?
Okay, let us see. Answer niya. Okay. Ito the answer of the values of X are positive 7 and negative 3.
Wow.
Why?
So the absolute value of a number denoted by two vertical lines or bars,
Yung bars.
is the distance on the number line and 0 without any regards to its direction.
Yes.
Okay.
It means there are two possibilities or solutions using
okay.
the number line. If you will count 5 units from 2 to the right,
Okay.
you will reach positive 7.
Okay, 7.
And
Yes,
5
tama.
units from
The left.
2 to the left.
Okay.
2 to the left, you will reach
Negative
negative
3.
3.
Okay.
So, Liza's answer is correct.
Wow.
Yes. And the
Wow,
other
galing ni
answer is-
kagaling ni Liza.
Okay, marami pa. Marami pang
Okay,
sumagot.
marami pang iba si Gio.
Okay, so congratulations
Yes,
for those who got the correct answer.
Okay.
You are listening very well.
Yes.
And you are good also in mathematics.
Correct. Okay, at this moment, may I know if you listened well? What have you learned today? What have you learned
Okay,
today?
what have you learned? Key in your answer.
Key in your answer now, my dear learners. Okay, from Liza Oripon, she said she learned about direct speech and reported speech. Okay.
As well as Perelita. Wow, very good.
Okay. Based from your answers, that is correct. I think you learned a lot from our lesson. So may we summarize everything today? We identify the difference between direct and reported speech and understand and follow the rules in changing direct speech into reported speech. And furthermore, we learned that it is essential to pass a significant message without changing its thought so you can avoid any misunderstanding. Okay, for our evaluation. Okay. Analyze the given sentences. Change the direct speech to reported speech by using the reporting clause in the given statement.
Okay, isa lang ito.
Isa na lang. Okay. First, our quoted speech, our classmate is sick and he is in the hospital. Ben said to teacher Marie. And number... Okay.
Change now.
Change it now into reported speech.
Our classmate is sick and he is in the hospital. Number 2
Number
will
two?
be given as your assignment.
Okay,
Fill
number
in your
2.
answers in our GC.
Yes. Number 2 will be your assignment. Okay, I will read. Ben said to teacher Marie, we visited our classmate in the hospital. Okay.
Okay. Oh, we have here an answer.
Yes, read it.
Ben said to teacher Marie that their classmate is sick and he is in the hospital. Let's see later if her answer.
That their classmate was sick and he was
In the hospital. Okay, very good answer. Okay, why is it correct? Because the first person pronoun are plural in form in direct speech is changed to there, which is the third person pronoun plural in form.
Okay, Ma'am Ninya, let us repeat the answer. This should be the answer. Ben said to teacher Marie that they had visited their classmate in the hospital.
Okay, that's right. Okay, had visited. Okay.
Sorry, number 1 pala yun.
Number 1 dapat.
Number 1.
Oo.
Ben said that their classmate was sick and he was in the hospital.
Yes, very good. Correct answer. Okay? Okay? Yes. So number 2 will be your assignment. Okay. So, based from what positive value is reflected in the conversation between teacher Marie and Ben? Dear learners.
Okay, being very helpful,
Yes, kind,
caring,
loving,
or showing concern
to our fellow man. Okay, these are good values. Okay, congratulations, dear learners. Okay, it seems that you are listening very well. So our topic for today highlights the grammatical features of direct speech and reported speech. I would like to finish off with a quote from Alan Dershowitz. The best answer to bad speech is a good speech. Okay! Again, your teachers in English 7, Teacher Jane, Teacher Jerlyn, Teacher Dennis. Okay, keep safety and healthy. God bless us all. Bye-bye.
Fully dedicated to serve the public in tribute to education, reproduce of radio-based instruction. We are pleased to deliver the utmost aim of education. Only here on 106.3 TWDR-FM. 106.3 Dance Radio. Dance Radio.
Prepare yourself.
Ang silid-aralan sa radyo, hatid namin ay makabagong paraan ng pagtuturo at kalaman. Mapaumaga, tanghali o hapon man yan. Ang estasyong magbibigay impormasyon kahit saan man.
For something big. Alright, here we go.
106.3 Dance Radio. Doña Aurora National High School, Santa Rita, Aurora, Isabela.
This
106.3 DWDR-FM.